Robert H. Mollohan Family Charitable Foundation, Incorporated, was created to improve the lives of West Virginia natives through its educational, charitable, and legacy programs. The foundation was named in honor of the late Congressman Robert H. Mollohan, whose service to the people of West Virginia and the nation could be summed up in 4 words: work hard, help others. He applied that philosophy of action with a passionate belief in the education of children, the pursuit of economic development, and a commitment to assisting individuals in need. The Mollohan Foundation is involved in 3 major efforts: community outreach, programs that provide young students the opportunity to enhance their futures through scholarships, internships, and educational grants, and public policy and history. In 2002, the foundation organized the Community Outreach Program to provide much-needed funding to noteworthy community organizations throughout West Virginia. One recipient has been Heartwood in the Hills, a school for the arts in Grantsville, West Virginia. It serves child and adult students from at least 9 counties with the opportunities and resources to develop cognitive and creative skills, self-confidence, and self-expression through the arts.
Not being able to access cities as closely, you don't get as much opportunity. It's great because it's out here. It would be totally different if it were in a city.
You can't put a price on letting a kid find out what they're going to be. We would do anything to make sure that Anna got here because it was that important to us for her to have the room to learn how to express herself.
People in Calhoun County and the surrounding area have limited opportunities. It widens the horizons for the people that are here. And they'll take that with them wherever they go. And if they stay here, they'll pass it on to their children.
Art is such an important part of development. It helps cognitive development. It helps social development. They're just a different way to learn. And it's a way that you don't really get anywhere but here. And I think that that is so important for children.
Cool! I like to dance and color.
So then, what do the beads represent? The vertebrae, exactly. It's difficult, and we have students who cannot afford shoes and tights. Those things are expensive. Some of them don't have the cars to get here, the gas. And so what would they do? They would not be doing this.
The Laughlin Memorial Chapel in Wheeling has also benefited from the foundation, which helps support their Freedom School.
Laughlin Chapel is a community center whose primary focus is to serve children and youth in the urban core of Wheeling, trying to rescue them and keep them safe. We serve 20,000 meals a year to give kids good nutrition because 92% of our kids qualify for free and reduced meals at school.
The kids that we serve here in East Wheeling are kids that a lot of times come from at-risk homes. They don't always have a whole lot of support or a whole lot of structure.
We do a lot of things like reading and afternoon activities for them, and they just get to have a place for the summer to come and hang out with their friends and have a good time and learn something in the process.
The Mollohan Foundation invested in this right at the time where we didn't know if we could raise that extra money, and that gift came at a time where we said, okay, that gives us the impetus, we can go out and get the rest of it. So it was very valuable to us. We might have not have done it this summer had we not gotten that gift when we got it.
The Mollohan Foundation awards 9 different types of scholarships annually to more than 50 high school seniors and college students combined. These scholarships support students pursuing a host of careers. The foundation also distributes discretionary grants to college-bound students in need of financial assistance.
I grew up living a really hard life in the city, and me and my 3 brothers and sisters, and we finally got out of it. We were put in foster care, and we were finally adopted. I'm just one of 8 of us, so It was pretty hard to find money for college, but the Mollohan Foundation did help me.
It's been able to help me. I only had a few computer courses in high school, but this was able to help me get along in college and be able to make sure that I got the best education I could.
I got a nice scholarship from the Mollohan Foundation originally, and then through the company, I get paid by the hour. That is awesome. Without that, I don't think I could go to school without taking out 5,000 loans.
As part of the scholarship program, students are offered the opportunity to participate in an optional internship component, giving them hands-on experience in a position that matches their skills and career interests. These opportunities also allow students to make valuable contacts through networking. Mollohan scholars are eligible for internship placement from the time they graduate high school through their senior year of college.
But this internship has definitely helped me confirm that that's what I want to do, being able to see all the sides to architecture. I started on the first floor, doing administrative things, faxing, copying things. I work now with the design team. I do a lot of graphics and AutoCAD drawings and helping compiling the construction documents.
I had a lot of help from my internship last summer because a lot of the stuff that I talked about, or that I worked with in my internship, I had the experience during the school year.
In 2003, the Scholarship Loan Incentive Program was initiated to offer debt-free loans to scholarship recipients in need of extra financial assistance. In order for the loan to be forgiven, the student must stay in West Virginia and be employed by a company or organization contributing to the economic development of the state for each year that he or she borrows money. The public policy and history of the Mollohan Foundation is dedicated to activities that will help us understand the past and prepare for the future. The Foundation is working to document the history of the region's people as well as its economic successes. As part of this initiative, the Foundation assisted in underwriting The Appalachians, a 3-part PBS documentary that delves into the history of the hard-working people and culture that sits at the core of the region's identity. Similarly, the Mollohan Foundation documents and disseminates detailed histories of vibrant, nonprofit organizations that represent a positive movement in West Virginia. The career of Robert H. Mollohan is the guiding light of all functions of the foundation that bears his name. Over his career, thousands of letters and memos, along with federal legislation, political campaign memorabilia, and a host of other materials were generated. The Foundation is working to collect, analyze, catalog, and preserve those items for future scholars' research. In addition, an aggressive effort is underway to locate and interview as many people as possible who knew and worked with Robert Mollohan to create verbal histories of his work for West Virginia. The Foundation provides all these services to support the growth and development of West Virginia and to provide unique individual opportunities.
It's a wonderful way to use money in terms of benefiting a number of people in age and experience. Anything that's sent to the Mollohan Foundation will be well used.
I get to see what people's money does. I admire people that give money to groups like the Mollohan Foundation, and they will never see the kids in here. The investment people make is giving them an alternative.
The Robert H. Mollohan Family Charitable Foundation, reaching out to West Virginia communities, benefiting students, preserving the past, and advocating policy for the future. We welcome your support as we carry out a legacy for future generations.